Hello students, today in this video we will learn a new lesson. But before we start our lesson, I am going to ask you a very easy question. You all listen carefully and answer. What are the 4 skills of learning any language? Okay, the 4 skills are listening, speaking, reading and writing. Listening is at the first stage. Until and unless our listening skill is not developed, we will not be able to learn other 3 skills, that is speaking, reading and writing. Today in this video we will learn about listening. In the lesson, be a good listener. Here I am going to read the whole lesson for you. You all have to listen carefully and note down the meaning of new words. It is important to be a good listener when you are learning a language or when you are dealing with other people. To deal with means to take action about something. Are you a good listener? You can find it out with the help of the following questions. Number 1. When you are listening to someone, do you look at the person or do you turn your head away or toy with something else? Good listeners look at the speaker. Next question. Do you pay attention to what the speaker is saying? Good listeners pay close attention to the speaker. Question number 3. Do you make any special efforts to understand the speaker? Efforts. Efforts means attempt. Here are some of the things that will help you to understand the speaker better. If you hear some new or unfamiliar words, try to guess their meanings from the context. Unfamiliar. Unfamiliar means not known to you. And context. Context means the situation in which something happens. Please bring me the vase that has pink roses. It's on the dining table. Vase means a bed of roses, a kind of pot, a frock. You can try to guess what the speaker will say next. Try to keep listening when you feel that you do not understand the speaker or even when you disagree with the speaker. Wait for the speaker to finish what he is saying. Then you can get your doubts clarified by asking polite questions. Clarified. Clarified means made clear. Do not feel shy or afraid to ask questions if you do not understand what is being said. Put your questions to the speaker politely. Sometimes it helps to note down important words or points even as you listen. And lastly, it also helps to keep thinking what you heard. You may grasp the meaning of the difficult words or phrase later on. Grasp. Grasp means understand. Now children, the meaning of new words. To deal with. To deal with means to take action about something. Next word, efforts. Efforts means attempt, make any attempt. Unfamiliar. Unfamiliar means not known to you. Context. Context means the situation in which something happens. Clarified. Clarified means make clear. And grasp means understand. Now, I am going to summarize the whole lesson in short with the help of few pictures. Here, the name of our topic is Be a Good Listener. We should always be a good listener. And it is very important to be a good listener whenever you are learning any language or whenever you are dealing with any other people or whenever you are talking with any other people. Here are few questions which you can ask to yourself that whether you are good listener or not. For example, when you are listening to someone, this is the first question. When you are listening to someone, do you look at the person or just you turn your head here and there, or toy with something, or play with something. And answer will be, good listeners, look at the speaker. If you look at the speaker, you don't turn your head, you don't play with the toys at that time, it means that you are a good listeners, because good listeners look at the speaker. Second question which you can ask to yourself, that do you pay attention to what the speaker is saying? Do you pay attention to that? Good listeners pay close attention to the speaker. If you pay close attention to the speaker, it means that you are a good listener. Third question is, do you make any special efforts to understand the speaker? If speaker is talking to you, do you make any special efforts to understand the speaker or not? And if you do not be able to make any special efforts to the speaker to understand the speaker, here are the few points which you can do to understand the speaker in a better way. First point is, if you hear some new or unfamiliar words, try to understand the meaning of the word from the context. If you during your listening, if you hear some new words, you should try to understand the meaning of the word from the context, means in the situation. For example, if the speaker has asked you, please bring me the vase that has pink roses, it's on the dining table, and you don't know the meaning of vase at that time, so you should guess the meaning of vase as vase means a bed of roses, a kind of pot, or a frock. So you should guess as speaker has told you that it's on the dining table. The bed of roses will not be on the dining table. A kind of pot can be on the dining table. A frock cannot be on the dining table. So here, in the situation, the meaning of vase here will be a kind of pot. So you should understand the meaning of unfamiliar words from the situation. Next effort which you can do is, you can try to guess what the speaker will say next. You should try to guess by yourself what he will say in the next. And next thing which you can do is, you should keep on listening the speaker even if you don't understand him or her, or even you are disagree with the speaker. You should keep on listening and wait for the speaker to finish his saying, and later on you can clarify your doubts by asking polite questions. Next effort which you can do is, you should not feel any shy or afraid to ask questions if you have any doubt about the speaker or what he has said. You should ask polite questions to the speaker. And sometimes it helps to you to note down the important words or points even as you listen. Means while listening, when the speaker is talking to you, when you are listening to him, during that time only you can write down the special words or the points. Later on you can understand what the speaker has talked to you. And next and last is, it also helps to keep thinking about what you heard. Whatever you have heard, if at that time when the speaker has spoken to you, at that time you have not understand something, some new new word, unfamiliar word, at that time you should keep on thinking about the meaning or about the saying of the speaker after he has finished his listening also. Because if you keep on listening at after he has finished, sometimes you can get the meaning of that word, or you can understand what the speaker has spoken to you after he has finished his speaking also. Thank you.